in the cockpit. That's where we are. Okay, let's have a look at where we are and what we've got to fly to. We can go to KFFA. Let's try that for a quick landing and just see how accurate we can get this. So we're going to check on by typing in KFFA on the auto. This is for the AutoLanding. Let's see how that works. I've clicked it and I'm now going to select some approaches. A very short runway, so best approach would be to runway 03, or we could do KMQI, but that's where we've come from. Hey, there's NC01. Let's see if that's a little better. NC01, and that is about 32 miles from here, and it's got longer runways indeed. So let's take that rather. We'll make our way out to NC01. Okay, we seem to be overspeeding over here. I don't know why my gear's down. And we'll make our way directly to that by clicking on NC01 and it will immediately just go there. You can see it's going to turn left until on the map over here it's going to head to NC01. Now we'll let it overspeed a little bit. Actually we'll bring it down. So we've got an AutoPilot kind of thing that I've created to be adaptable to all aeroplanes. Let's set it at about 200 knots so that it doesn't overspeed. I've just done that now. Let's cut the engine and it's dropped it right down. It's going to get it back. I see the overspeed warning has gone off. So we're going to go right across the coast here for about 33 miles, 190, about 200 knots. So how long will that take us? Well, all we have to do is just go up top here and see that we'll get there in about 9 minutes. Alright, let's just have a look at our altitude. We appear to be really so low. How is that possible? Am I at 3? No way. How does that happen? I'm going to go into a climb again, to the best climb, and see what's going on over there. All of a sudden I noticed that I was really low. Oh, I see what was going on. I selected a landing earlier and it was positioning itself to that, so it went down. So my best climb speed on this, and we can tell this by the stats at the bottom there, would be about, it's already set it in here as 105, so that sounds good there. Best climb speed for this aeroplane, which is a BE-58, or a, what is the name of this aeroplane? Can't think of it. Is it a Piper something or other? The two-propped ones. Anyway, we're climbing up at the best possible speed, and you'll see that it will actually excuse me, increase its climb speed to try and get the speed to its best climb speed, which is 105. So it's decreasing this the airspeed. 128 is going to 127, 26, etc. till 105, but that might be too slow for us, so let's wind that up a little bit to about, say, 120. And now it will change its orientation by dropping the nose when it reaches 120, so that the airspeed can increase, and then it will just find its natural best climb at the climb speed we tell it to. So here I've selected 120, so it will oscillate that and lift the nose accordingly. This is using the VS system, so this is not a free-for-all. The aeroplane must be have access to an autopilot. Let's see. Are we recording? Let's see what happens on full screen, if you can see all my stuff going on here. There's a bit going on here. Got some animated stuff going on as well. I don't know if you heard that, but I couldn't hear that. So what are we actually recording? And are we recording? That would be interesting to know. Well, I see our mic is full steam. Let's figure out where we are according to our map. We are moving along. We are climbing still at 120. I don't know why we're climbing. We're at flight level 83 at the moment, and it's constantly just climbing at the best speed that we say it should be. We could climb faster probably if I... at the moment we are sort of like oscillating around 120 knots and climbing only at 2,500, which is actually a hell of a climb speed, to be honest. But we could climb actually faster if I put this down to 105, but then we're not getting anywhere. So once we understand that, let's hit straight and level and try and up our speed. The nose will come down, it will set itself up for straight and level at our current altitude, which is about flight level 100 and 10,000 feet, that is. And we'll reset our VS down to 0, so we oscillate around there. Let me just put this to exactly that, and then we can just oscillate there. And also I'm just going to just set this at 200 upwards, just so that we can nicely hold there. The autopilot wheel, as I've got it set up, is very, very useful. There it goes. It will get to flight level 10 and hold us there, which is quite normal for most aeroplanes, but to have it on this system becomes useful later. So there's nothing else to do except to enjoy the scenery. Let's see what we see. Very noisy on the outside. Wow, hell of a noise. I'm zooming further away from it just to get more of a scenic view of where we're going. I don't even know which area we're in. Let's see where we are. So we are heading off to the Harvey Point Defense Testing Activity Airport. How do I know that? Because I just saw it on the map and I just typed it in. And that tells me exactly where I'm going. It will tell me I'll get there at this speed in 4 minutes. And this speed has now become 170 knots, keeping it constant at flight level 10. And we can start our descent about now, because we right now are 13 miles away. We've got to drop 10,000 feet. So let's start that. Let's see what the wind is doing over here. At the moment we don't appear to have any matter for that field or anything even near there. So we'll go according to what the wind is right up top here where we are, and choose an approach. Should we choose an approach that is comparable to the direction we're traveling, or... Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to hit runway 21, and the aeroplane should start going into a descent. and we are actually doing that. You can see at the bottom here, we are descending at 2627 2,800 feet per minute, and it will get us down there on time. The aeroplane's definitely in a dip. We can zoom in on that. Let's see if we can. I'm kind of stuck here. Why am I stuck? I can't go forward or back. Maybe I am getting closer. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, let's go past it, and you can actually see the inclination of the aeroplane. It's dipping down, and we're heading for that field over there. Okay, let's try and analyze what we're seeing over there. Also, which direction, where are we heading? We're heading on a direction of 300 degrees. We've selected for runway 21, so we're heading 30, getting to runway 21. Oh my word, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on here. NCO1 doesn't look like it's got runways working in my favor. We've selected runway 21. Why does the map not show? I'm just going to click on this just so I can see what the map is doing. Is it possible that the runways are not listed properly? This is the first that I've seen that. I'm going to just activate this. Yeah, I can see there's... Is this the airport we're going to? It looks that way. I'm going to cut the power right down. Also, I'm going to get the auto thrust to trigger, which will then set a decent approach speed. We're very, very close, and we need to get a lot slower. I'm going to give full flap over here. It's a little bit fast for that. I'm going to also drop our gear, because we're going to have to turn really soon. But is that turning on runway 21? Yeah, 21 is round about 180, so that looks right. So let's look at our map, and we expect to turn to the left. We should start executing that any moment now. More or less where the blue line is over there, we should start our turn. Okay, we can now just let it do its own thing, and you'll see the aeroplane turning on its own really nicely. Let's have a look at it from the outside. And there's the field ahead. It's going to just align us really nicely onto that, and hopefully we'll get in nice and straight. Look at that. I swear, my hands on the sky. I am not doing anything over here. We've got full gear, full flaps, and the system is approaching 098, which appears to be the best landing speed. Let's see that. Best landing speed appears to be 98. So let's see what we got for it. Okay, here we're coming in. A little bit skew, maybe a windy condition. It's cut the power on me and wants me to land it, so I'm lifting the nose really high. Look at that, nice 139 feet per minute landing. Isn't that cool? Damn, that is cool. Let's hit the power button. It's taken off the flaps, getting me airborne, and it's also brought in the wheels as we climb out. Lovely. Let's see what other airports are around here. Well, around the corner here is KEDE. Let's see if we can do this from low level. So KEDE. and I'm just going to go up there and click on that. I'm going to just select any approach. This one's giving me more or less based on our wind conditions now, that I should choose runway 01, but that didn't seem to trigger, so I'm going to hit it again. It started turning me for a 19 approach, but 01 is now triggered. That's for runway 1, and we can check out that we've got 12.5 miles to run to that. Yeah, all good. Let's see. So if we're going to land on 01, we need to go around it seaside, and then head inland, almost northwards, and this will create an arc that will make landing really, really nice for us. So let's enjoy the flight again. Oh, I want to check out all my weather conditions. I added in a bit of a list with flow there where it says weather. Okay, so what have we got available to us? This one is a cinematic, this one's live weather. Well, what's live weather going to do? I've just clicked live weather. I think this is what it is. What does this one do? Oh, dawn. Ooh, that looks nice. And cinematic. Wow, some clouds. A little bit early. Thunderstorm. Let's see what that looks like. Well, we can see nothing. And this one is just like a bit of an overcast, something or other. That is really overcast. We can see nothing about nothing. And this is at dawn. Okay, let's not make it so early. Just let's get a little bit of light, because this seems very early. Just a little bit more. We're getting some lighting on the engine. It's just after dawn. Okay, we'll keep this running like that. It's not exciting this way, to be honest. I'm seeing on the map that we heading correctly. There's no mountains or anything. Okay, let's get back to our stuff. What we're going to be looking for now is how far we are away from. Okay, here also, instead of in the Autobar, we've got a concise bit of information to waypoint 8, which is on the arc. That is for our final approach, which is over here. We've only got 2 miles to run before it starts its turns to land on runway 01. So we are going a little bit oblique. This is more of a complex kind of turn for it to calculate, but it doesn't care. It will do an arc based on the speed, and we should start using that speed now. I've clicked on the auto throttle, which is now going to drop our speed as fast as it can down, and I'm going to also give it about 50% of flap. We're going into a turn. I'm seeing our lights there. I can see nothing else. We are very, very low indeed. I'm going to pull out the gear. Look at that. And we are supposed to be on like a final approach here for runway 2. Damn, I don't know if this is going to be good. I'm going to drop the flaps down to 100. I can see something ahead. I can see the airport designator, but that's about it. Can see nothing. This is black as black can be. Well, oh, we're low on the trees here. Let's see. How close are we to the airport? We should be. There it is. Look there. There's the runway. And it's going to do its automatic cut of the engine. There we go. I'm just going to turn out, help it with that turn, and pull up the nose a little bit. Oh man, I'm going to land on the side. I've already really landed. But damn, I really couldn't see where I was going. How is that? How is this autopilot? Insane. Wow. Imagine landing there. I mean, you don't need an ILS, do you? At all. Let's try that again. I want to try it, but we'll try with something a little more scenic. Okay, best climb. We're going to just say, head along the runway and let's get our butts off the ground. So let's drop my flaps. And now that we're airborne, we'll pull up the wheels, and we're climbing. We definitely are climbing, and it will try and simulate 105 for best climbs. So, where are we going to go? Let's see something nice and close to us. We're definitely climbing. The map's turned yellow. The only airport that appears to be something of an airport is behind us. This looks like KPMZ. Let's see how long the runways are there. KPMZ, or Z as South Africans say it. This appears to be 17 miles away. So we're climbing up above the clouds. Look at this. And let's turn towards that, but not select a runway just yet. Oh my, how is the view? Let me get out. Let's look at it. Damn. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Sincerely awesome. Let's go straight and level. We'll just hover above the clouds. Wow, it looks like another world. We're going to hold constant at 5,000. There's no reason to go higher unless traffic control tells us. But there is another layer there. Okay, how far is it? 17 miles. Well, let's climb a little bit more. I'm going to go into best climb again. Best climb. Starting now. And the plane should lift its nose. There it goes. It's trying to slow us down from 182 to 105. But we want some speed. So I'm going to wind this up for our best climb at 150 knots. Let's see how it adjusts for that. So we are climbing, but we'll see how fast it can climb. There, look at that. There's the sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Awesome or what? Man, that is incredible. Look at that. How these clouds, man. Yeah, we're going to pick up people. Don't tell me about the people that we forgot at the airport. We'll find them. And we're going to go forward. So let's do exactly that. Lovely up here. Up here is lovely. Let's hold it over here. We're not going to get up to that altitude of where the other clouds are. They really look a lot higher. I have no idea. Do we have any metal? Nothing. Nothing upon nothing. Okay, so the airport we're heading for is KPMZ. We've put it in. Let's see what runways it has available for us right now. And let's put ourselves in straight and level so we can build up the speed a little bit more than 150. It's got us pretty high. We are at about 7,800 feet. And let's just ensure we are heading there. So just by clicking where KPMZ is, it will take us towards that airport directly. So let's just make our way in that direction, and then and then what we're going to need to do is then just select a runway and then descend onto the calculated automated arc for the approach to the runway we select. So it appears that this has chosen runway 21 for me, so I'm going to go for that. And so we're going to enter to runway 21, which will be more or less southwards, but we are going southwards, so it looks kind of straight in. As we can see over here, it will be waypoint 4. So just to get your idea of how these waypoints work, waypoint 3, 2, 1, 0 are in a straight line. Actually 2, 1 and 0 are in a straight line, and 0 is the runway. So runway 4 is a slight incline, in fact 30 degrees off center. Let's slow our speed. I'm going to slow it to about 150, but we can do it more. And in fact, let's get the auto thrust to work for us. What that does is it will actually use numbers calculated by the computers on this AutoLand facility that we've programmed in, and it will calculate what speed we should be coming into it. So what do we know about this? Well, we know we're going to waypoint 4, 3.8 nautical miles to run. We are heading in 201. Let's confirm that on the DI. Looks good. We are now a height of, which is different to altitude, of 3,300, and this should be replicated on the text at the top here. So let's look at it again. Approaching waypoint 4, 2.7 nautical miles to go, it says. We're heading now 202 and the height is 2709. We're now breaking cloud. If we had to go direct, it would be at a heading of 205, but we're really in the hot pot soup over here, because as before we can see nothing. Well, that came up with just a fright for us, and we were very close. So let us just go and try and find like the other, maybe a cinematic landing or something that we can. I'm cutting it very fine, I know. Alright, let's just try. What is that? That's the storm. Okay, we'll do the storm. Lots of wind here. Look, it's lined our runway for us. There's lots of lightning and stuff. Let me get my controls back. Come on, baby. Come on, flow. Bring in the numbers. There we go. And we kind of being... Let me just get our DI working right and our barometer. We're slightly off target. I'm going to tilt us a little bit to the left. And there we go into Plymouth Moon. And nice approach. Wow. Through those clouds, through the lightning storms and everything, bringing up the nose. And the... oh man, you won't believe what we did. We didn't land with the gear down. How stupid. I'm just gonna do a quick nothing to see here. There is nothing that's happened over here, so don't worry about it. Just a lot of lightning, but we landed well. Let's climb out again. This is a hell of a storm. Very damn noisy. Lightning everywhere. I'm going to release the brakes. Are we going to get something out? No. It is very noisy, and I don't know what's going on. I seem to be cut. Oh my. Okay, there we are. Okay, so we're going for another best climb out. Rain is coming down, the windows are soaked, the aeroplane is soaked. cumulonimbus clouds on our top right, and we're climbing out. We got a lot of forests around us. Where the hell are we? What is this part of the world called? Well, we know it's in North Carolina. Okay, we're in America. North Carolina, where in America is that? I'm going to just zoom out from the map to get a sense of where we are. Okay, so this is above Florida, it's above West Virginia, or is it I don't know America that well, but we're high enough, and we're on the coastline more or less. We can make our way down to Florida. Maybe the weather will be more friendly there. Let's try climb through this mess. We're climbing up at quite a good speed, at a climb rate of 3,000 feet per minute. This is holding us steady at 105, so that is quite a dramatic sort of thing. And it's a good idea because the weather is so crappy over here. The only thing that would be really worthwhile anything would be to climb above it. Now, we don't have METAR here again, which is regrettable, but let's see if we can find another airport. I do see we've taken off there. They'll definitely, if we go straight to the coast to KNKT, there'll definitely be an airport METAR there. KNKT. Let's figure out, as long as we can get a METAR to see. Detailed. Wow. Okay, well, let's head that direction. So we're going to Cherry Point in North Carolina. Let's just see, we've got runways. Yeah, good long runways. Ha! We are breaking cloud. We are breaking cloud, guys. I saw a bit of sun coming through there, but we need to go higher. Let's go and see what that METAR says. It says, so at KNKT, the weather on the 25th shows that the wind is blowing at 030 at 8 knots. That's important because we're going to use that to land. And then the visibility is 10 statute miles. Ha! Rubbish. I don't buy it. 10 statute miles where? In outer space? The sky conditions are scattered at 1500 and scattered clouds at 15,000. So it's 1500, but we're way above that and we're still in the damn clouds. Oh, this is a METAR, and we've changed our own weather. So the METAR that is published is going to be different. Ha, that explains that. See, if you want to simulate stuff, you've got to simulate the whole bang shoot. That would be normal, real weather. But as it looks here, we are not able to know how high the cloud level is. I've got a plan. Let's go to our own METAR. Let's call up this. Now we're at 8,900 feet. It appears that there's cloud all the way up to 30,000 feet. Not so good. Ooh! So what am I not understanding? We did break cloud, but there's a lot of cumulonimbus ahead on our route. Look at that. What is the wind doing at this level? Let's just click over at 10,000 here. Yeah, I'm seeing that winds at 10,000 feet are just 12 knots. Not a problem. Just the cumulonimbus clouds. We're not going to be able to avoid this, guys. Whichever way we look, we're going to bang into some of this stuff. Let's go through this corridor over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do the straight and level thing instead, like this. So straight and level will give me back control of the AutoPilot instead of going directly there. And then we'll just turn to the right here. So I'm turning through this little gap over there. Maybe we can gap it all the way. In fact, over here I can see a lake below us. We're just going to gap it here, because that's what a responsible pilot is going to do. He's not going to go straight into thunderstorm cloud. But I don't know what else is going on there. Let's carry on our climb and just try and get above these. So I'm going to click best climb again, and up we go, up we go, up we go. A little bit close to that really black cloud, so let's turn a little bit to the right even more. Just a tad. So we are now heading through the gap. So that is responsible of us, yeah. Okay, but let's actually see. So we are now 40 miles away from our target, but we're not going directly to it, which isn't really good. Let's try and just get above these clouds, and then we'll have to hit the clouds on the way down. There's no getting around that. We are getting a nice lift over here. Let's have a look from the outside. Oh my God. Wow, this is a pilot's worst nightmare. Oh my word. Look at this. Holy crap. Okay, so we're doing it kind of good. Let's get a little bit higher. Hey, it's noisy here. There's thunder and lightning, and look how blue and beautiful it is above and below us. Well, not too bad, but we got to avoid these thunderclouds. So, let us try and head back towards the way we should be. Look, K and KT is to our left here, so maybe we can just make a turn over here around this storm and try and get through the middle of those two over there. Look, we're going up, but we're not going up at a hell of a rate. There's a bit of a gap there, and we are... Okay, we can't turn all the way towards the airport, but we can go around the storm, that's for sure. Let me go... Look, we are 37... Yeah, we can carry on climbing a little bit more. You know, just a little bit more, but we're really going slowly. Let's just up our speed a little bit. Now, obviously, we're not going to get such a big climb out of this. So which should we decide? Speed or height? Speed or height? Look, we're going to only be above the clouds for probably about 5 minutes at the most, or 10 minutes. So let's get a little more speed and rather navigate around the storm. I'm going to just turn a little bit left here. That gets us... You see, I'm going according to this map here. So there's K and KT. You can see where it is. That's just on the coastline. There's a break there. We can actually turn towards it a little bit straighter. So what direction would we need to go? It says here set 186 into the clock to go direct. So let's put 185, and that would be kind of direct, and we're almost on top of the clouds. So, ooh, this is exciting. Do we have any music that can play the way? Don't know. Ooh, something. Trying to get our speed up, but it's not really working out. Let's go into a straight and level so we can just get our speed up, and then we'll hold it constant there. We'll just navigate around these clouds. That would be fun anyway. Look, we're going to have to drop through it sometime. You can see our time over there at the top. It started off at 12 minutes, now it's 11 minutes 37 as we get faster and faster. 11:25, just going quicker and quicker. We can navigate around this, no doubt about that. Let's look on the outside one more time. Can you hear that rumble? That is where the drone camera is. And I'm hearing more rumble than the aeroplane. Let me go back a bit more. Let's go around it. I'm going to just zoom around closer for me to get to that other thunderstorm. Or this one seems crazy, so I'm going to try and get my drone camera into that thunderstorm. Listen to the thunder, the roaring of this. Can you see the aeroplane there? Just a little light against the backdrop of the clouds. Wow. How's the thunder? Damn. I'm seeing lightning everywhere, but we're making our way good. Let's see what's happening inside the aeroplane. Yeah, we're being really careful over here. So, yeah, I think we should just turn a little bit out. I'm just going to turn a little bit more right, because we kind of playing with fire here, literally. Jeez, look at that lightning going across the screen. Let's get the window a little bit more cool. Okay, now we can turn on what is our 184. Okay, we're gonna end up having problems here. I'm just gonna go 180, 185 maybe. Look guys, it's like flying through mountains, but this storm is no damn joke. And we going so slowly. It says 7 minutes to run, but is it really? And we're so high. We're at flight level 15. Damn, we better get down. Guys, sorry about this, but we're going to have to be really brave about this and go straight through that thunderstorm. Let's choose the best wind for this. I'm seeing runway 5 is going to be runway 5. I want to get down on the ground really fast. I don't want to do turns and things. We're heading southwards, so somewhere around like 14, 18. I see 14 is there, but it's not got a headwind. We've got the wind behind us here. Okay, all the headwind ones are 32, 32, 5 right, 5 left. Looks like the only way. There seems to be some wind going on, so we're going to have to go past the airport. It might be okay. We could overfly the airport and then... Okay, let's do 5 left. We're going to start our descent now. And we're going straight into the storm. Damn. Alright guys, be brave. I'm going to cut our speed just a tad. Otherwise we're going to be bounced around like a leaf. Let's go down to about 120. What is our best landing speed? Let's just see. And what approach speed? At the top we'll get an approach of 89, 90. Yeah, I think we should go a bit slower. We don't want to hurt the aeroplane. I'm gonna... Oh man, look how black it is. We're right in the heat of things over here. Lightning and everything. I'm just seeing our lights going on here. Let's get out. Nothing to see here. Nothing. Well, we are going down. Let's slow ourselves down. I'm going to put on the auto throttle and let's see that it's activated. And now it's activated. It's selecting 96. now I'm a little bit confused. It says it's making a new approach. Oh, it's going past the airport. So now we got 15 miles to run and descend to get down to waypoint 8. So the idea of this, look at the map, everyone. I'm drawing it for you. So let's see, are we doing left or right turns for this one? This one has suggested left turns onto runway 5 left. Okay, I'll buy that. So we're going to go left turns, which means we're going to go past the airport, around, and head back in the same direction. So we're going to go southwards, around, and then go in on 5 left. 5 left will be slightly out at about, say, 5 or 10 past the hour. So we just are descending. I see there's water ahead of us. It's a little bit slow for us to go. Let's just get a little more speed here. And we don't need flaps. We'll just hold it there at about 130. Okay, looking good. Everything is looking good. Let's get some proper ATC going on.
Traffic sky 1235 that goes 1 mile southwest, climb to 2500, depart to the southwest. Last call.
Whiskey Hotel Victor now coming in from the north for runway 5 left for Kilo November Kilo Tango, passing through 10,000 feet for an approach, downwind approach to runway 5 left. So let's see how that goes. Any traffic, thunderstorms everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, the ride is going to be a little bit rough for us, so strap your safety belts on nice and tight. Put your peripherals, please, into the front seat. Oh, wow, excuse that. Bit of a bounce over there, but we are in a thunderstorm. We're going to try and do this as safely and carefully as we can. And just enjoy the time down. I'll try and play music as loud as I possibly can. Let me do the flying, you do the sitting, and enjoy the flight. We'll be on the ground, it says, in about 3 or 4 minutes. So hang tight.
We just took off. Yeah, not a problem. We're just cleared to the northeast. Okay.
Oh boy, gee whiz, look at that. We are being bounced around like a leaf in autumn. This is insane, man. Look at the plane. Look at us. We're being bounced around. Oh man, you gotta have balls of steel to go into a thunderstorm and try and land. I swear. Okay, well, how are we doing? Well, we're descending really fast. We're down to 5,000 feet here. Music too loud. Music too loud. Okay, let's concentrate. So, as we said, our runway is over here. Let's just try and get some runway markers out. Oh man, we're being bounced like crazy here. I'm just going to activate this so I can see where we are. We're going too fast. I can't get slower. I'm going to just put us down to 50%. We have this. Whoa! Did you see that? Damn, we turned all the way sideways. Damn. Holy crap, that put me at a bank angle of 90 degrees. Holy shit. Excuse my language, you didn't hear that, did you? Okay, right, let's see where we are. We've got 2 miles to run to our waypoint 8. We are getting a bit lower, so the ground might be a bit better. Here's the runway below us on the left over here. Can you see the runway? We're going over the center line of the runway. Okay, let's just get nice. We're going to turn around and come back in on runway 05. So we only have to descend to where that blue line is, and we'll start our turn in. Wow, it's a bit better here. Holy crap, that almost tore the aeroplane apart. That was serious stuff. Okay, there are dual runways here, so we're going 5 left. At the blue line, we'll start our turn onto waypoint 7. Let's hold it all together. I'm going to drop the gear. We're going a bit fast, and I'm going to hit 100% flap. Don't know how good this is in the wind, but we'll just hold thumbs for that. So we are now turning. We're holding the we're using the automation of the AutoLander. Please, please, please work this time. I see the airport ahead of us. Are we high? Are we low? We're about 400 feet above the ground. It's wet as hell. I see the runway. I see the runway ahead of us. Do you see it there? Let's just calibrate our directional instrument and our barometer. That is our runway. And we're coming in slightly at an angle. Let's straighten it out when we get a little bit further in. And then we'll have to hold her. Okay, I'm going to just help with the turn here. And otherwise, we're doing good. Hold thumbs, guys. Here we go. We've cut our power. We now want a good landing and lifting the nose. Lifting the nose. Yes. 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 Let's see the speed we managed to get here. 218. Holy crap. That was incredible. Oh my word. Damn. That was scary, scary business. We're on the ground, guys. We're safe. Safe. Safe, safe. We've got a bit of runway to go. Did you actually see us turn 90 degrees? I looked up and everything was sideways. Like completely, utterly sideways. Where is the airport building on this one? I think we've passed it, to be honest. I think it's behind us. How do I vacate this? According to the map, we've passed all the buildings. Yeah. I'm going to just turn us around, go off the runway, see if there's a little taxiway or something. Nothing going on here. But I do see the tower way back there. I'm just going to ask for permission to do this. Let's just see here. Give me a moment. Okay, let's just see our facilities and see what ground is. Ground is this. Okay, we're on that frequency now. Let's go tell Victor, now on the ground. We are off runway 05 on the grass. Could you give us directions and permission to get to the airport building?
Mega 1162, monitor tower 18.5.
18.5, American 1162.
we going to be taxiing on that runway back?
Ground 6085, you also holding your spot
6085, I do. That heavy on the other side is going to be pulling out in front of you here in just a moment. Once they're out of our way, I'll get you moving again.
I see. We can avoid the runway. We can go on the taxiway, which is kind of one big tarmac here, which is rather interesting.
Runway 9 or left, taxi via November Kilo as soon as the traffic in front of you starts moving.
November Kilo 9 left, T-Mon 1690.
Cessna 51 Charlie, hold position, caution the Beechcraft B58 on the taxiway.
Yeah, that's us. Okay, let's just stop here and just figure out where we're going to.
Kilo 9 left for the straight, 280.
We need help. Let's just request taxi to parking.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to parking.
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taxi to General Aviation.
6216, runway 9 left, taxi via November Kilo.
9 left, November Kilo, T-Mon 1690.
Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Alpha cross runway tree 2 right Bravo Delta Echo Beechcraft X-Ray Golf Sierra.
T-Mon 6085, 9 left, taxi via November Kilo.
Okay, we got a HUD, like a heads-up display of the directions to where we're going to be parking. So let's follow that like a good boy. This is not the best, most friendly weather. Look at this dude, he's right in the middle of the road there.
American 743, heavy scram bomb, enter Juliet. Stand by, let me see if your gate's open.
Our gate open. Let's see. Okay, and a bit of a turn here. Let's getting on to. We are crossing runway 32.
Sorry about that, American 743 heavy, enter Juliet. Your gate is open, so your gate Alpha 22. Okay, Juliet Alpha 22, American 743 heavy.
Wow, I set throttle too hard and I didn't pull back my flaps, so the plane almost took off. Oh boy, excuse that. Yeah, I know. Okay, here we are. Hello, Cherry Point.
1632, contact on spot 7. They want you on spot 7. Spot 7, roger.
You know what? This is too long. I'm just going to cut in over here, and I'll see. We're a lot closer.
Ground T-Mon 6114 approaching taxiway Papa.
T-Mon 6114, runway 9 left, taxi via November Kilo. It'll be now left to Kilo 6.
9 left, Kilo 6, November Kilo, T-Mon 6114.
Okay, there's our spot. We're going to have to do a bit of a turn, and then we'll be in. Wow. I'm still, my adrenaline's still like zooming. That is insane, that. Insane. Let's just turn us in here. And there's our man. Okay, and that's us. Thank you for that. Wow. Wow, lots of stuff going on there. Okay, guys, that is it. Thank you for joining me.
Bravo, up
Okay, that's it.